Okay, I think now I actually have it, but you guys have to log out and back in. And okay. Ah, there are peoples. Yay! You see me? I see you. No, I'm sorry. I had to have the chat now, and everything looks good. Oh my God, I love you guys. I didn't know I could do this. I thought that I couldn't go live at all because I didn't have my dog's gonna bark because he thinks I'm talking to people that are here. Um, I thought that because I didn't have 1,000, I couldn't do it. So I'm so glad to be able to do this. This is really nice. This would be much better for me than uploading videos. I love you guys so much. Sweet Jenna, yay. Put some good stuff out there, girl. We're waiting on you. Yeah. Buzz Beyond, how you doing? Linda, Vlad, so good to see you guys. I was hoping not Fear Porn would be here. Bones, you got to, oh, there you are. There you are. You're in Wisconsin, Bones? It's cold in the 40s tonight? I can't take cold weather. I can't. I moved here 6 years ago, and it doesn't take long. Like, you cannot take cold weather. It's so funny, too. If it gets in 50s, all the little millennials have their scarves on and stuff. And I'm from Delaware. It gets cold there. In Virginia, it gets cold there. Like, 50s was, like, short sleeve weather there, but not here. Here, everybody's bundled up. 57. Oh, my gosh, Bones. I would love to do what you do, traveling around. Yeah, Buzz Beyond. We were hot down here. Actually, today was a nice day though. It was like 80s and the wind was blowing, so it was kind of nice. Yeah, no, you can, Jenna. Sweet Jenna. When you hit the little button up there, hit go live, and it'll say web stream on the left hand side. You can do it. You can do it, baby. Southern Minnesota. Isn't it great how we have everybody, like so many people all over the place, and everybody has like their own thing they do? Like, I think this family is really fucking cool, guys. I think we can really, I think Martha's right. We can affect change. Like, I really think we can. Like, I know my channel is supposed to be about dogs, but honestly, when I started this channel, that really wasn't, I didn't really, I got to be honest, Doomsday Davy was the one that was like, you know what? You do all this stuff with dogs. Why don't you do something like that? So he was the one that came up with the idea. And so I went with the dogs. But the truth of the matter is, I have a lot of opinions about the way things are going in this country. And I think we all do. And I think that maybe they're not the same opinions, but I think we all want change. So I don't know. I don't know how, but I do. And who was it that, hey, PA is the name, Pa's the name, PA is the name. I don't know how you want me to say that. Heather, how are you in Maryland? What part of Maryland, girl? Citrus country? Yeah, you have family down here too? You can, sweet Jenna. I don't know how we can. I'll put my email on this thing and email me, okay? Because I would love that. Paul like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that very much. Um, yeah, do that. I would do that. No, I agree with you, Buzz Beyond. I really do. Matter of fact, since your name kind of reminded me, I meant to change my little thingy. None of us wants. I don't know if we might not all agree on what's doing and what causing the problem. Well, I think we all know who is causing the problem. I don't think, maybe we don't all agree on what the problem is, but I think that we all know there's a serious problem we got to straighten out. We cannot leave this to our children. Like, I have kids 28 and 23, and I don't want to leave them this mess. Like, I think we all just kind of, Northern Maryland, PA line. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm from Winchester, Virginia. So, I mean, not neighbors or anything, but yeah. I don't know, sweet Jenna. Studio number. I don't even know what that is. You guys, you know what is really bad? You can only use YouTube on your phone, Bones. I know that sucks. Hey, Linda, you're in Georgia? Who was it that emailed me with the t-shirt thing? The t-shirt design. Are you here right now? Who was that? I can go back through my email and find it. I really want to do some t-shirts, and I think this might be stupid. Yeah, I agree, Busbeyond. This might be stupid, but I think we should say something like Marfia on the front, and then on the back, it'd be like, wake up with Marf or sleep with the sheeple instead of sleep with the fishes. Is that dumb? Anyway, I think we should definitely. Busbeyond, was that you? They sent me the t-shirt thing? Yes. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Then I'm really not going to know what you guys are talking about either. So, and I think, hey, I also want to tell you guys, isn't that crazy? How do you pronounce, you know what, I got to get my glasses. I can't see a damn thing. I might have left them outside on my porch. I couldn't see well enough to do this on my porch. Yeah, that deja vu thing. And who was it? It might have even been on one of Adam's shows that was, I will buzz beyond. Yeah. It might have been on one of Adam's shows about how he talked about when you have deja vu, that it really was because you've done this all before. And sometimes I think people like have to go one way or the other, like either it's God or it's like some kind of thing. But I think we can mesh those two sometimes. I think we try to be too drastic about things. Yeah, I don't know how to do call-ins yet. I'll have to figure that out. I wanted to, one of the things I wanted to do in this stream was to tell you guys that this is not like my main thing. And typically I have more than 7 dogs a day. I have 8 permanent daycare dogs that come, 2, 3, 4 days a week, each of them different days. And so I have a lot of dogs. And then of course I have boarded ones that I keep overnight, like for people who are going on vacation. So I have my hands literally in shit. Like, I can't even pull out my phone to hit the like button sometimes. Like, I feel bad. And I put on a playlist and I like play it for the whole day because I I can't even touch my phone. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm working, so and I'm not always going to be able to provide like the exact links and the exact. But I will always tell you whose channel I got something from because I'm really big on getting you to the person who's going to get you the information. Like, I listen to a lot of people, and it's just certain things. Like, if you want to learn about Epstein, there's a guy named Jason Burmis that does an amazing job with Epstein. Yeah, it is a lot of work, and it's fun and it's rewarding, but it's from 6 a.m. to like 7:30 p.m. I have dogs that start coming at 6 a.m. and my boyfriend leaves at 6 in the morning for work, so we get up at like 3 or 4, and I get up early because it's hot and I want my dogs to get exercise before it gets hot. Hey, Snafu, dude, thanks for coming. Um, Thanks for coming, man. I love you. I really do. I love you, Snaps. You're the shit, man. What you do for this family is amazing. You really, just all the, coordination and interviewing everyone. Like, you really do a great job. I for one, really, really appreciate it. And is that, I think that's Holler or Hotel. Good to see you too. Deer Creek Society. And that's the other thing, because I listen like that, I don't get to see the chat a lot either. Because like my phone, I carry around a fanny pack, guys. Oh, there's my glasses. What a stoner. I was fucking looking for these. That's awesome. Yeah, now I can see. Yeah, Snafu, it was great. Yeah, so anyway, I can't always have my hands, free, but I listen to you all, and I just wanted you all to know that, even though, like, I will always give you a channel to go to or something like that. And actually, I haven't even figured out how to get the links that I copy to pin them on the comments. That's how bad I am about technology. Like, I'm really bad. Like, everything I have to learn. My boyfriend actually made me an intro today, but I don't know how to put the intro in front of the video. So I need somebody to help me with that. You know what I mean? Help figure out how to do that. And Doomsday Baby sent me channel art, and then when I tried to use it, it said it needed to be resized, and I don't know what I'm doing there. So, oh, go pick him up, Heather. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Enjoy these times with your kids. That's way more important. Way more important, girl. Yeah. So, hello. Okay, thanks. Hello? Okay, I got you now. Carolina de los Celos just got in. How are you, sis? Good, girl. It's good to see you. Good to see everyone. That's crazy that I have 17 people. I feel so excited. Um, so anyway, there was a couple of things that I wanted to just talk about, like, just, put it out there, the things that I've been listening to today. I was watching this thing about the Comey, the FBI director that was fired, where he had actually, this is proven. I mean, this, they know that he did this. He actually lied to Congress, and our Department of Justice has decided not to prosecute him. Like, guys, what the hell is that? Like, you and I can't smoke, I still can't smoke in Florida legally, but James Comey can lie to the fucking Congress and it's fine. Like, I don't understand what is going on with all that. Like, I don't understand why it's like just the justice is just for us, guys. It's not for them. It's just us. Like, literally, just us. And I don't know any of you that's been involved with the penal system, but once you get in and once you get involved and once your name is getting thrown out there, that's why, I mean, that's half the reason why I'm in Florida. Leave the fucking state, because they're not going to leave you alone, ever. The first time I ever wore bracelets, I was 41 years old, I think. And it just kept going downhill from there. Like, I mean, everywhere I drove, they were pulling me over. Like, you know what I mean? They never leave you alone. But James Comey can lie to the Congress and go home and go to bed tonight. Like, I'm just so sick of this two-tier justice system. And I don't know what we can do. I don't know what we can do, guys. I'm not saying I have any answers. I don't. Yeah, I think we probably all partake a little bit here or there. I mean, any of you guys that watched this was a new one. It's Cotton Candy. It's really good. Any of you guys that watched my intro knows that I had a pretty bad run-in with pills. I got hurt on the job, and I started taking pharmaceuticals just as they were prescribed at first, honestly. And it just grew and grew and grew. And, they up your medicines and up your medicines until I was a walking zombie. And I was so addicted to pills. And then my doctor actually got busted. And then I started going to the street, and my husband and I were both involved in it. And it was just really bad scene. And so I got clean. When I got in trouble, I asked the judge for help, and he gave it to me. And I went to treatment for a long time. It took a long time to get that shit out of you. Like, it takes a long time. And yeah, it's hard to get off probation once you get on. Yeah, it's like, yeah, me too, Deer Creek Society. I've got a list of channels actually to make sure you guys know about. Um, just other smaller ones like me. You know what I mean? They're just trying to get there. Hi, CP. Yeah, they just keep on fucking with you. And once your name's in the system, that's it. You might as well. I'm telling you, I left the state. I left the state. I got divorced, and I changed my name back to my maiden name, and I got my shit together because I'm not going to take another name down through the mud. I know it doesn't make a difference when they do a check, and that's what happened to me. That's how I got into the dogs. I couldn't serve anymore because my things were happening, and I couldn't get an office job. I could not even. Do you know that Lyft would not let me drive for them? And now all my charges are misdemeanors, guys. Misdemeanor charges, but the charges that they are, because, and I'll explain them to you one day. And it is what it is. I own my shit. Like, people doxing people in the family or whatever and putting their information out there. Look, I put my own information out there. I don't give a fuck who knows what about me. I did what I did. I paid my debt, and I'm doing what I have to be a good person today. That's all you can do, man. When you have a past, you have a past. That's all you can do. It's hard to keep your head up. You know what it was? It was God. I'm telling you guys. Some of you might believe, some of you might not. I don't know, but I totally got clean because He held my hand. It was horrible. The physical withdrawal was absolutely unbearable. Like, I don't wish that on anyone. It won't kill you, but you'll wish you're dead. Oh, hey, you guys. Oh, no show tonight. No show tonight. I guess something happened with Adam. No show tonight. Everybody, we just got to remember he's a family man and he's got kids and they're little. And I wish I spent more time with my kids when they were young. And I wish I hadn't been a zombie. The regrets are many. The guilt is a lot. But at some point, you have to cut that off. And my counselor at rehab told me this. She was like, you dump that shit here and you leave it. And you go out of here, you're a different person today. And I really try to do that. And it is all behind me. And I do operate like that. Like, sometimes I can't even believe I was that person. It's hard though with your kids, because my kids are adults now. They're not stupid. They know exactly what happened. I was always honest with them. I never lied to them. And maybe I should have. But they treat me more, they don't like me being their mom now. Like, they've put me in this category of being an addict. And when I try to be their mom, they almost look at me like I'm silly. Like, how could you even say be careful when you go out at night? Like, I've seen you totally whacked out on Xanax. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to be a parent after that. I've had a really tough time adjusting to that. In fact, quite honest, my oldest one and I, she's 28, and we are not talking right now because, she's in that stage where everything's my fault, which it probably is. But there's not a lot I can do about it. I have to go back in the thing because I always run my mouth. What'd you say, sweet Jenna? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Buzz Beyond. Oh God, your oldest is 17, your middle is 12, and you have your youngest at 3. Oh my goodness. Sweet Pea, you're gonna be raising kids forever, Lord. What happened, sweet Jenna? I'm sorry, sweet Jenna. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to go back. Oh yeah, I do know how to go back. You guys gotta just work with me. I'm so sorry. Oh no, sweet Jenna. How old, honey? How old? That's terrible. 17 and 18 phones. Yeah, you guys are right around 20. Sorry, 52. Okay. What happened? Do you know? You lost people in your family due to addiction. Yeah. I tell you, and I'm not kidding you. I remember the discussion to this day when my doctor told me that he was going to switch me to Oxycontin because it was less addictive. Hey, Scott. Hey, good to see you. It was less addictive than Percocet. Now, I know that you guys know enough, that had enough teeth pulled, whatever injuries, whatever, to know that that is not the case. And they knew that. They got people addicted for a reason. Yeah, sweet pea, no more kids. No more kids. 39. Yeah, hold right there. Hold right there. 39 is great. Yeah, I'm getting old, guys. I'm almost 50. It is what it is. You just gotta. What are you gonna do about it? If you're not getting older, you're pushing up the daisies. So what's the choice there? 3, 1 on the way, 12, 10, 2. Oh my gosh. Deer Creek, keep it. What? Get some birth control. No, I'm just kidding. There are lots of big families and people love them. My ex-husband was a big family. There were 6 of those kids. So when we went home for Christmas and stuff, there was like 13 adults and then all the grandkids. It was great. It was absolutely great. Like having a big family, there's nothing like that. It was absolutely wonderful. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Wild. What was it? Pokey. Wild Pokey. I love that. Wild Pookie. I'm sorry. Jason! I didn't know I could do this, girl. I didn't know that I could go for my laptop. I can't touch the laptop thing. My laptop, because I picked it up when I've always picked it up by the top and put it off the bed and stuff. And it's been 3 or 4 years, and if I move the top, it all goes black. Jenna, I'm so sorry. 54, 53, and 45. And you still worry about them, don't you, Linda? Don't you? You still worry about them. Yeah, I didn't know I could do this, Jason. That was like totally, I just jumped on there. I didn't even realize what I was doing, actually. I hit it and I was like, oh my God, it's actually going to work. Maybe we had girls. Yeah, both of mine are girls, and they're temperamental. Girls are really temperamental. And actually, she uses too. And I'm gonna lay it on the line. I used with her. Like we got pills together. She bought me my first bag of heroin. We were both sick, and she bought me my first bag of heroin. Like these things happen. I can't deny them. I can't change them. I wish I. Do you guys know how much I wish I could? Like there's no regrets that are like your kids' regrets. When you lay on your deathbed, there's nothing going to cross your mind but that. I mean, I feel like that's my opinion. But I wish she would come around and understand that we're wasting time, precious time. Smoking though is something else though, Sweet Pea. I gotta be honest. I would rather my kids smoke than drink. My daughter is seriously addicted to alcohol. She will get up in the morning and drink before she goes to work. You know what I mean? And then she'll go on her lunch break and drink some more. And she has bounces back in and out of sobriety, which at least she's trying. I'm glad of that. Like at least she's holding on to something and trying. But I don't know. I wish she'd realize we're wasting time. She's such a beautiful girl, and I love you. Is French Files here? I wanted to tell her something too. No, I didn't see her. French Files, you got to help us out on that holistic eating. You guys that know about holistic eating and how to shop and prepare food for that and eating whole foods, I do want to know about it. Hey, girl. Yeah. So if that's something you're into, girl, you should help the rest of us out or anybody that's into that. Like that's something I'd really like to know about. That's what I love about this family. Like we we've got everything covered. What could we not have covered in this family? Yeah, they sure do, Susie Q. They sure do. My dad and my brother drink. My brother is a very functioning alcoholic, so he's like, my mom dotes on him because he's the only son. First of all, he's always drank, but his house is paid for, his car is paid for, his boat's paid for. He goes to work every day at 2:30 in the morning. So you know what I mean? Like he's got it together, and he does everything he's supposed to do in life. Like he's never not there and he's just functioning. So it works for him. So, and I don't care if people drink. It doesn't bother me. Drinking wasn't my thing. So that doesn't bother me if people drink. And when he has, it's beer 30. It's beer 30. That's all there is to it. So, I mean, some people, that's fine. They function like that. Yeah, I do. It would help me out so much, French fries. Yes. Yes, Scott. I want to, and we're growing more now that we have a yard. We want to grow more of our stuff. In fact, my man's he just started a channel himself. I got to go watch his first video. But it's about growing, Scott, not growing my food though, actually growing. Um, he started this project. He got this big, I don't know. You'll have to watch his channel if you're into that kind of, how it gets to your pipe thing. I don't care. I just put it there. Yeah, I want to try to eat clean. I really do. And I think you can do that, French fries, and help us out. Yeah, I saw that. No West Virginia either? Wow, man, we're going to be jonesing like bitches. Yeah, Buzzed, I like your name. I will actually try to figure out, or at least put his channel in my comments, guys, so you can check him out. It's his first run at things. He doesn't listen to YouTube like I do, but it's not like he's not aware. He knows what's going on. He doesn't want to focus on that. Like, it bothers him. He is, kind of an internal person. He doesn't let a lot of stuff out. And he can't watch and hear bad things like that all day, which I think is bad for me too. I've been trying to do like more of the Ann Lynn show and trying to, because because I get so upset about the things that are going on with the kids and the people in our leadership. Like, any of you that don't know about NXIVM or what Epstein was into, like, you've got to dig on that and understand what we're dealing with. We are dealing with something satanic, and I don't care if you don't believe in God or the devil or what you believe. What you believe is irrelevant to what's going on. What's going on is they believe in Satan, and they believe that Satan is, that's all I can figure. And they are doing things to children that are unimaginable. And it's not fun to talk about. And it is disgusting and horrible. But come on, we got to put some light on this shit. We got to get these people out of our government. They're leading us. They're leading us right into, like, cattle, into slaughter. Anybody that hasn't seen um, what is that? CERN's little dance and production they put on. Boy, he doesn't know who I'm talking to. He wants me to go to that. CERN, the opening of the CERN tunnels, and when they did that big hoopla, and they showed us walking like cattle into slaughter. That's literally what's happening, guys, and it's day by day. It's more and more. And this is another thing I wanted to tell y'all about that deep fake stuff. Have you all read any of that or seen any of those deep fake videos where they can literally make it look like you say and do anything anymore? It is evil and sick, man. I'm so disgusted with it. Yeah, I know, sweet pea. But you know what? Yeah, it is good. It is, and that's what some people have to do. French fries. Truth, yo. Yeah, it is though. I don't know what we can do, y'all. That's my question. I know those poor kids. Can you and this is the worst part. They're the see. Oh God! In Arkansas, the Child Protective Services are taking children from mothers, and they're going missing. And this is what's happening to them. So the very people that you're supposed to be able to trust are fucking you hard, and it's with your kids. Like, can you imagine that happening and you knowing it, but nobody believes you and everybody thinks you're crazy? And like, my parents and my friends don't want to hear about it. And I get it. It is horrible. But if you don't hear it and you don't understand it, then how are we going to ever stop it? I mean, if you just want to turn your head and let more and more and more kids go, I mean, come on. We got to do something about it. I don't know what. I just think this family is big enough and strong enough, and we are getting strong, man. Like, y'all got to think about all the people. We're getting strong. Like, we could really do something. I don't know what. Snaps is on the phone. I love you, Jason. I could be on the phone with you for 3 hours too, girl. In 3 hours. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. With you in 3 hours. What time is it? 3 hours. Now, girl, you know I'm going to be in bed. I'll watch it tomorrow, though. Organ harvesting. Yes, Buzz Beyond. Yes. I'm so glad y'all know. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm in my own little world, and I don't know. I feel like people don't see it. Like, hmm. That is the worst part of the rabbit hole. You're exactly right. But you know what is funny? I was just watching a guy called, his channel is Survival Prepping for Normal People. You guys probably know him. And he was saying about the moon landing and stuff. And he thinks we did go there. I'm telling you guys that I've watched so much Richie from Boston, and he's had so many documentaries where they have torn that thing down and torn it apart, and there is no possible way we went to the moon. Like, if they'll lie to you about all these fundamental things, like, everything's a lie. Like, you need to start checking everything. You don't take a damn word anybody says. You check everything. You know what I mean? We see white papers in this family. Like, we have people that have the proof is in the pudding. And I love that. Like, all the military we have, like, we have our hands in everything, if you think about it. Would you say, Buzz, it's impossible? I get right in my mouth and I didn't see. I missed something. Your 32-year-old daughter is military. What branch, honey? Yeah, right. And then at some point they said they lost the technology too. That's what's funny is they changed their story a couple times. Like, and have you seen his stuff on 9/11? And did you all see that came out today about 9/11? They said absolutely. That building did not come down. It came down on a controlled. There's no way what they said the narrative was true. It definitely came down in a controlled demolition. They all came down in a controlled demolition, guys. Right. Right, friend. Yeah. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you talking? They act like they're talking to kindergartners. They act like we don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, they're lying straight to our faces. I don't know how we can. And now that they've made that law where propaganda is okay, they can make shit up. They can do green screen and do. They can go on like it's a fucking. I'm so sorry, guys. I cuss. I am a sailor. I was married to a Marine, and then I'm just an asshole. But anyway, I don't know how we get our hands around this situation. And it's going farther and farther. Just like Bone said about the trucks and the automation of the vehicles, like this stuff is happening and they're going to have all the delivery things are going to be drones and stuff. Like I can see that happening tomorrow. Like we are there. The Jetsons is here. And Google practically admitted that they can't even control their AI fucking intelligent learning thing they have. Joe, yes. I've not done this before. I didn't know that I could do this. I would have done it before. I'm glad to see you too. Automated 5-star chefs in Japan now. Yeah. Yeah, I saw at what that was on Adam's show. Never mind, you guys saw it too. Yeah, it's past me. It's completely north now. Funny how it took off right after it left the Bahamas. That is so strange, right? Mike Morales does such a great past my bedtime, sweetie. Gotta go to bed. Oh, good night. We love you, Linda. It's getting time for me too. I just wanted to come on and see if this worked. I'll set like a time and do something and I'll have something planned. I really didn't have a lot planned. I just want Yeah, where at, sweet Jenna? Oh wait, no, I just asked you that. Never mind, sorry. I'm a stoner, guys. Sometimes you gotta work with me. Oh, Jason, I love you so much, girl. I wish we lived closer. And I know your side is beautiful too. I really want to come see your beaches. I've heard so much about the West Coast, and you know, this is how bad it is. This is not untrue. This is serious. I leave the house probably 2 times a week, and I get up and I go like at 3 or 4 in the morning, and I do shop at Walmart. I was just thinking today that I need to figure out a way not to shop at Walmart, but I do because they're open at that time of morning, and I've seen the robots in there scanning the things, the aisles. But because I don't want to leave the dogs um, ever, like you know what I mean. When you're boarding somebody's dogs and taking care of somebody's dogs, you got to be careful, man. Something happened to their dog. What the fuck would you do? Like I'd die. So I am. I'm here with them. Like they're my life. That's what I do. So I don't get out and I don't get around. I don't know much about Florida. I literally shop in a 3 mile radius. I bank in a 3 mile radius. I do everything online, and I'm one of those people that they've heard it. Like I'm that drone that they want. I'm basically giving them exactly what they want. I'm a little workhorse that stays home and doesn't go anywhere, and that's you know what I mean. I don't want our world to be like kids don't fucking. Oh, I think it says that they lost me. Oh, thanks, Grandma D. Thank you so much. Yeah, they are like kids. And if I leave them, and they just, it's so crazy. I come home and the pillow. I need one of those sound effects boards because I fuck up a lot of words. And he's so cute when he does that, isn't he? When he does his little things, so funny. Um, the couch cushions will be everywhere. Like you can tell that they knew mommy wasn't home. Like they're so bad. You know what I mean? And they all have their own little personality and their little quirks that are so weird. I have this one dog, the show dog Quigley. You guys have seen him on here. He's gray. And show dogs are like beauty contestant dogs. I mean, like people. And I just have a totally different attitude. You know what I mean? And that show dog is so weird. He literally steps on my feet almost every step I take. And his nose is in my hand. He's like, because he's got that gate thing going on where they have treats and they gate him around. So he's looking for treats all the time. He is such a pain in the ass to daycare. I cannot tell you guys. Yeah, I can't leave dogs like that. You know what I mean? I can't. That's why they put them in daycare. So yeah, I don't get out at all. And now, and it's been like a year that I've done this like full time like this. And now that I've just wanted to drum up business and drum up business, drum business. And I've done that. I've done pretty good at that. But now I'm thinking, oh my God, how do I ever get a day off? Because truthfully, this storm was the best, closest thing I've had to a day off in a year. Like really. And it's because I don't want to tell my daycare dogs to go somewhere else for a week. Like then they'll like them. then they'll steal my daycare. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to achieve that. Like I want to keep my dogs. So I don't take any time off. And that's really hard, you know. Mm-hmm. Grandma dog. Yeah, and they know it. They know they're pretty and they act like that. They think they're special. Like and they're ding dongs. He can't fucking sit. You know what I mean? Like he's a I don't know. I think he should be better trained. I had dogs that I showed. He said they don't want to obedience train him because they don't want him to sit for the treat. And I get that. I get that because he's going for a championship. He has to. He's contracted to. You know how they'll give you a puppy. You know, a breeder will give you a puppy, but then the conditions are that you will get it a championship title in their line because their line is good. So he has to. They put him with a handler. They provide the handler. Um, so he has to do it. But he says he doesn't want to obedience train it because he doesn't want the dog to sit. So, but I have been teaching him. It's so funny. They are just like kids. This is the funniest thing. I gotta take a video of it sometime to show you guys. It's hilarious. But when I open the door to go to the sun porch, they all like they get three abreast and try to go through the door. And they're like getting stuck. It's like a fucking cartoon, man. I'm not kidding. It's so great. But they're so funny. So I'm trying to teach them now all to sit and wait and go out the door one at a time because they've literally broken my screen door. Like one dog went right through the screen door, yo. Took out the metal and everything. Steve had to put plexiglass on it, and now there's screen there, but it's plexiglass too. So they like walk up and try to hit it. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Puppy daycare, yeah. I have an interview tomorrow night for an actual puppy. I'm so excited. It's 8 weeks old, and the guy wanted me to come walk it twice a day. Well, I always try to turn any dog walking interviews into daycare because they want by the time you walk them twice a day, you could have had care all day with me. So I'm going to, but it's a puppy, and I'm hoping I get to potty train it and everything. Take it. He's getting it at 8 weeks. He's never had a dog before. It's funny to me when people say that, like he's a grown person and they've never had a dog. Like, that's so sad. Hey, Paula. I think I got all the people here, the good people here tonight because Mark's not on. Oh, you guys are jonesing. And I have not an article one. I came to this show completely unfucking prepared. I'm like a teacher with no schedule here. Yeah, this was really kind of a last minute thing, guys. I just wanted to see that I could do it. I'll make some plans in the future. I'm going to let other people, I'm sure there's other people that are going to go live. So, yeah. Yeah, Buzz Beyond, go through the fence. That's one reason why we took this house because it has a really high stone fence, all three sides. And then they put gates in on either side that have like little locks that you can't get in without the combination, so that the dogs are, secured. And it was like just a perfect house. Yeah, everything. Yes, blessed to teach saints. Oh wait, blessed in a bad life. I'm sorry, blessed in a bad life. I love that. You are blessed. Every one of us is. Waking up, you wake up in the morning, you are blessed. I got all these things popping up. Discord is a lot of notifications. I got to figure out how to fix that. Yeah, sweet Jenna. And like he understands, like the stuff I do, prepping and stuff, but he's just not quite as worried about it as I am. It's because he has a really strong connection with God, and he's one of those that's like, it's going to be okay no matter what. Like anytime we've ever had, like we've been together 7 years, and you all know I came from a divorce. I had nothing. I was waitressing and doing what I could to get by, and so we've always struggled. And anytime I'd be worried about money, he'd say, "It's going to be fine. Like I don't know what you worry about. It's going to be fine," and it always has been. And he takes that approach to life, and I understand that and respect that. You know what I mean? My dog's gonna play time right now. Y'all hear that? Hey guys. Hey. All right. They want me to feed them their dinner. I do have to go. But yeah, so he just doesn't want to hear about it all day, and I get it. My thing is, I want to know what's going on, and I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but at least we got to know about it. Um, I love you guys. It has really been so, I gotta tell you, it's been so, so nice to be part of this family. And I did want to shout out a couple people like White Towel 7 and LCJC and Vlad, of course. Um, and LCJC does so much for this family. And I don't know. I just want us all to pray. You know what I mean? And Snafu, of course. Saw somebody new today. First name was Addie, but I couldn't catch the rest of it. Able Body, the Center Stars channel. I think that's one of us in here. Of course, Buzz Beyond. And I didn't see Kylie in the chat. Kylie had emailed me and we had talked about it. She's a sweet. She's another one she's young and smart, like French Files. She's got it together. I love seeing these young people, younger people, getting involved and knowing what's going on. And there's so many of them in a bubble, and it's just so refreshing to see the ones that are ready to face, what we have to do here to change this world. Like it takes us to change it. And we can all sit back and let it roll, or we can do something about it. Like it has to be, there's only two ways this can go. I'm one of those people that likes to face a problem head on. I don't want to put in my head in the sand and wait until the water comes over me. You know what I mean? I'd rather be up looking at the wave, you know? And when it gets there, I'm going to dive through that bitch. Like, I'm not going to wait for it to crush me. And that's the way I approach life. And I'm sorry, but I want to do something. Deanna Marie. I know somebody named Deanna Marie. That's funny. food, water, medical supplies. Me too. Yeah, I do too have faith in God's hands. But you also, God gave you the knowledge and the ability to at least take care of yourself. We surely know that you should have enough food and water for 6 months. Like you can tell that's that's something that you should just count on. And I think the medical supply is going to be a big thing. Cleaning supplies, like I do a lot of like Lysol wipes and wet wipes and stuff like that. I think I'm going to check into. I was thinking about this today. I'm going to check into like dry shampoos and stuff like that for the dogs, and I'm going to try them here before I recommend anything. But dry shampoos would be a good idea for your dog for later. This storm actually brought a lot of things to my attention. It was kind of good that I had like a trial run and test run, and nothing happened. I was so scared something was going to be, I know it's stupid, and our stuff is junk. It's really nothing. Like we've thrown this house together in hand-me-downs, but it's my stuff, and I'm out, and I have already lost everything once. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose it again. So, I don't mind working for what I got, but damn, now I'm working twice for what I got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to lose everything again. So I feel so bad for the people in Bahamas. Like, I was thinking today, maybe we could do something like we're like 200,000 strong, even if we all just gave $1. Like, we could help somebody, a family or somebody. I mean, I don't know how you rebuild when everything's gone. I mean, there's no Lowe's. Where are you going to go get supply? I mean, the place is wiped clean. It's almost like the powers that be did this on purpose. I mean, it's like wiped clean, guys. I mean, that could have been me. That could have been us. That could have been Jay Stone. That could have been all of us here. This Florida's low lying. There's nobody above 5 foot sea level. I really don't think there is. Like I'm telling you, there's not a hill. I mean, maybe 20 feet. I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying this. Hey, a name. I see you in there. Yeah, I should, Grandma D. I should. What'd you say, Deanna? Yeah. Holy Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, I was praying. I was praying. And I know everyone was. I know everyone was. That was the great thing. Like, seriously, that's the first time I ever felt like I had anybody that even cared if I got wiped off. Face in the mouth. You know what I mean? Like, that's terrible. Like, sometimes I think about that. Like, I have no friends. Like, my funeral's going to be the quickest shit you ever seen. Girl, I'm telling you, it's going to be like, wham, bam, burn that bitch. I'm not kidding. Like, my circle is so small, it's a fucking dot. That's for real. And it's lonely sometimes. You know what I mean? But people aren't on the same wavelength. How do you talk to them? How do you talk to them? I'm sorry, guys. I try to smoke. I light a cigarette and it burns out. And I really want to smoke, so I'm going to. I think we're all adults here, and it's like 10 o'clock. If your kids aren't in bed, they should be. Shit, my kids, when it used to get dark early, oh my god, this is terrible. My kids were starting to learn how to read the clock. I would turn the clock to 8 o'clock when it was 5 o'clock. Yeah, I was a bad mom. No, actually, that was kind of a thing that, you're a mom, you're going to turn that clock back a little bit. Come on. I know, I do feel like that, Deanna Marie. I do feel like that. And I love you guys too. Like, I care. When I get on my phone and go through my notifications, I'm always looking for who's in the family and what's going on. Yeah, I do too. It could have been any of, yeah, grandkids. And people that, did you guys see that one video of the guy that was holding his wife and she drowned, like, right then? Like, I mean, oh my God. That's terrible. Sweet Jenna, you're a sweetheart, girl. We'll get up. We'll get up, sweet Jenna. We'll get up. I do too. I do too, Busby. And that's what's so great is like the first time, I know for a lot of us, it's the first time we've ever been able to have connections with people that you felt like were real. Because if you're not on the same wavelength as somebody, then everything in your relationship is completely superficial because they don't know anything about you. Because if they did, they wouldn't like it. I mean, my own sister, and I love her and I love talking to her, but it's hard because she even said to me, I have a friend that her husband is a prepper, and he's more worried about prepping than he is saving for his kid's college education. And I wanted to, and I didn't, and I should have stood up for myself. But I wanted to say, because she went to West Point and I didn't finish high school. You know what I mean? Like, so my sister and I are like complete opposite. She's 5 years older than me, but we love each other. But I used to resent her a lot because she made all the right decisions and I made all the wrong ones. And I came to grips with that. Like, I get what I own my shit. Like, I was an asshole. But she thinks that this college education is so great. And my youngest that has it is so great. That college education is not going to mean shit when shit hits the fan. And I'm sorry, it's not. I got to be honest. I don't think that college education is going to make shit in 5 years. Everything's going to be so automated. What the hell do they need people for anymore? We're useless eaters, guys. I mean, you got to be honest with yourself. Every job can be done by a robot. Now they make ones that kill. They make ones that have sex. They make ones that clean. They make ones that cook. They make ones that deliver. They make guys drive vehicles. I mean, we're there. We're there. It's not like it's got coming. It's there. It's so scary to me, guys. Am I Italian? Oh, Marie. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ann Brown, thanks. I do that all the time too. I listen and I can't participate in chat because I'm doing stuff, and I feel kind of left out when I do that. But I also know that you guys are always there if I popped in. It's fun to watch you guys banter sometimes too. The Terminator, we are here. Yeah, yeah. And how about that one that he did too? You notice it's always him though. Remember that one he did where they replaced him and they had like a different him in his, you know what I mean? Like they cloned him, I guess, is what you call it. But I don't think it was cloning. I think it was they made him like, you know, they're making avatars of us. I'm convinced that this is all like they're making little um, cubes of our information, guys, and they're doing all the facial recognition like they were talking about on the show last night. They're doing all that, and they're matching all this shit up. We are not getting anywhere. This 5G thing, that is it. That is it. I believe that is the control net. Skynet is here. For us to think any different is silly, I think. Wow, Pookie, we're glad to have you. I know sometimes I can't keep up with chat either. And I run my mouth. Yeah, something has to be done. I agree, Grandma D. And you know what? They're going to get, trusting AI to our safety. How long is it going to take them to realize we are the fucking problem? I mean, we know we're the problem. They're going to know we're the problem. And like person of interest, like guys, I'm telling you, we are there. I agree with that too, May May. I don't know if it's May May or Mimi. I think it's May May. Um, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, I've seen those. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is hard when you have kids and you have to explain to them. It's funny, but my ex-husband's brother, he actually passed away, but he back in the 80s was talking about all this stuff that's happening right now. Like he knew that it was coming, and he was a prepper. So that family was like kind of a normal thing to do. And then my husband, being a Marine, like taught me a lot of stuff about. I mean, you know how jarheads are. And he wanted me to be able to protect myself, of course, up to the end. Then I was protecting myself against him. He didn't like it too much. But anyway, um, so prepping came as like a normal thing for me. But it was like 2013 or so, actually. And Steve was showing me videos of actually, it was RFB and about the geoengineering stuff. And that's what started it. And I was like, I knew those trails were not contrails. I knew they weren't. But until somebody else verified it for me, I never trust what I think. I never think I'm smart enough to know, you know what I mean? Like, I think I'm the only one that thinks these things, especially when I hear all this stuff about like Epstein. Like, who would be dumb enough to believe that all these 5 errors took place on that one night? Now, guys, I've been in a jail that is nowhere near the capacity and the what do you call it, structure that prison had. And I'm telling you right now, you can't fart without somebody knowing it. So how all this shit went blank and at one time, I'll never. Come on now, it's like a cartoon. Yeah, Buzz Beyond, you gotta do it within your means, man. I do too. You know what I did though? A lot of rice and beans because no matter what, I mean, it might not be good. Like I know everybody would love to have like that Patriot Supply pantry and all that stuff. I'd love to too, but I can't spend the money on that. Like I just got a bunch of rice, a bunch of salt. I mean, like I went to be every time I go to BJ's, I would spend $10 extra or whatever, $15 extra and get a little bit more. And it just got to where it got to be enough or got to be where I felt comfortable. And I did back off. Like, I'm not going to do it forever and like have things filed to the ceiling. That's silly. But I try to have every area covered a little bit. You know what I mean? And you're just going to have to trust that the Lord's going to put things there for you to do and to have. And you're going to find out you're going to do without a lot. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to like it. And you better be happy with it. Like, I think that's the way it's going to turn out. Like, it's going to be who can adapt to the situation at hand. It's not going to be who has the most stuff or who's the smartest or who's the toughest. It's going to be the person who can adapt to what their situation is. If you can't adapt, then you're not going to make it. And that might be any number of things, guys. Like, there's no way to know what to prepare for, truthfully. There's no way to know. Like, it could be any one of these things. We have an economic situation facing us, guys. I watch a lot of forecasters, and it ain't good. I mean, this economic situation is getting ready to go. When your interest rates go negative, what are you talking about? So now you're going to pay me to go get a mortgage? Is that what you're saying? Like, what the hell is going on with this? Like, don't smell that. My dogs do need me, guys. I got to go. I'll set a time that we can get together every night. Adoption is everything. I agree, Grandma D. I do. We on the same wavelength a lot. Yeah, I agree with that, Ann Brown. I agree with that. And you know that autism, you know damn well they cause that shit. I believe that, Ann Brown, to the heart of me. I'll never not. But that is so, yes, Paula. Hey, Carol. Oh, I just got the notification and I'm just ready to go, though. But I am going to set a time. I want to get us all together every night. And like West Virginia does. It's so fun. It is. It is. It's really fun. Yeah, I see that, Sweet Jenna, all the time. In all the cartoons, every single thing. Once you're awake, you can't hardly watch TV. I can't hardly watch it. It just is too much for me. Northern California. I have a sister, and my sister's in San Jose. Um, my West Point graduate sister. She never watches, don't worry. But it's so funny because we're so opposites. Like she's real educated, and I'm real not. But our lives have been like, it's so weird how much alike we are. Like we didn't talk for a while because I'm an asshole. And oh, she is a great lady. I love her too. She cracks me up. I gotta eat too. I'm hungry. What was I saying? Oh my God. Oh, we're so opposite, but we're so alike. And getting back together after about 10 years of not talking. And I love her so much, but we are totally different. And our priorities are totally different. She could never live like I live. You know what I mean? And I could never live like she lives. Like, I made my decisions for a reason. Like, sometimes I regret some of the things I did, but whatever I did got me to right here. And I'm okay with right here. You know what I mean? So, good, bad, whatever it was, it got me here, and I'm okay with that today. And you just have to realize what you're good at, what you're not, and you got to adapt to that situation. I mean, it was just like the whole waitressing thing and then the dog thing. Like, it fell in my lap. It worked out. I've been in dogs all my life, and I love it. And everything just fell right into place. And if you ever notice, when you're trying to go against his will, nothing, it's just everything. You know what I mean? Like, everything's a mess. But when you like really pray and try to go with what the flow of what he's trying to give you is, it works out so nice. But it's all being willing to take in that, and that's the other thing. What Adam said was true last night, like positivity. Like I don't give a shit about any of this, any bullshit that happens. People trying to come in and be like assholes, call us mafia and whatever. Who cares? They're jealous because they don't have part of that family. Like we have to be strong, stick together, and all of us, you know, we all have our thing, and we're all bringing something to the table that's wonderful and beautiful. Jay Stone, I had to watch. I'm watching your more of your tutorials now. Like you do the best. It's just we have everything. And if somebody has a problem, somebody else is like, "What? Let me help you with that." Like, guys, I love it. Like Adam in his house. And I want to tell you, anybody that's around me, if you needed something for your dog, or you needed care, or you need to leave for a time like this, like a storm, you can always call me. Always. I would take any one of your dogs right now for free. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm like that about family. Family means a lot to me. I don't have a lot of it, but maybe that's why it means a lot to me. So I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. And if you got a problem, guys, just come in and ask somebody. That's really how it is. Like that. How awesome is that? Nobody else has 200 and some thousand friends they can call on. And I know that we aren't all involved in, like, we don't know everybody. I get that. But the minute you know somebody is Google fam, how do you feel? I know how I feel. I love that. So I am going to go. I'm going to go eat. But I love you. And Melissa Flannery, thank you. I hope that was for me. I don't know. You guys are great. Helen, Sweet Jenna, Buzz Beyond, Central Florida Prepper. Dude, how honored I am to have you. Thank you so much. You probably stealth listening over there. And Carol, yeah. Wow, Pookie. You guys are great. Yeah, I want to see. Come here. Come here, Bubba. He wants to eat his dinner. He doesn't know what. This is mine. This is my little one, Levi. Y'all don't see him too much, but he's ornery. He has got a little bit of a chihuahua in there, and he thinks he's boss of everything. But he always knows he's mommy's baby boy. See how he's snuggling? He's mommy's baby boy. I mean, you can tell him lay still. And that motherfucker lay still. Just be as still as you can be. Because he knows he's going to get put on the floor if he doesn't. And he's a good boy. His name's Levi. He doesn't know who I'm talking to. He thinks his mommy's going crazy. Look at the camera. He's being camera shy. Look at the camera. Isn't he cute? He's got a big fat body. I call him my little head dog or meatball. But he's mean as a snake. I had this dog that I had to take because the mom is a nurse, and he doesn't like that dog. And I'm telling you, he just walk up to him and bully him. Hey, Northern Tiger, how are you doing? My hair's probably a mess, y'all. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Levi, yeah, actually, that was it was from the Bible also. It's just one of the lesser, lesser known names. So it's Asher. Asher's a name for the Bible as well. We'll wonder that all the time. Tigga, I like that. Scottish Terrier. Hey, like I had one of those in Chihuahua mix. Oh my god, but that's a fun dog. Listen, I had a Scottish Terrier that I watched overnight before I do it. I've had it a couple times. God, I can't get it out. Oh my god, it's the best dog. They were so sweet. And I had that Boston Terrier I got. Y'all seen her? She was a little wet. I could talk about dogs all night. Hey, Rebel, is it Rebel Snarfy or Snarfle? Yeah. Nuggy the post for me. I will. I've seen you all the time in the chat. Oh, thanks, Central Florida Prepper. It wasn't nothing. I did this last minute. I didn't know that I could webcam stream. I've done it before. But I'll have actual material next time. Yeah, I bet he is full of energy. That's why I love bringing their dogs here, though. Man, I'm telling you, they run and those dogs are so tired. Every time the Boston Terrier comes, she comes just a couple times a week. She said, I only need to bring her twice a week because she sleeps the whole next day. So it's just so funny. I just love them all. The weather's really good though. Isn't it nice, Jay? It's nice over there too, right? Um, Breezy and not as humid. The humidity here is what it is. You guys know that. Like it's not even the heat, it's the humidity. Like
You walk outside, you're just drenched, you know. So yeah, you too, Central Florida prepper. You too. Yeah, you're way more prepared than I am. Did you have the? You do. You have a lot of knowledge. I appreciate watching you. You bring a lot to the family. You really do. Central Florida prepper brings a lot to the family. There's a lot of people to do. I saw some new people like Tinfoil Truth Seeker and Hot Soup Don John. I think those are family people, right? And Back Asswords, and his name is longer than that, but that's what I got. Able Body, we all know. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that I wanted to. Wait Till 7, we all know to go there. Fringe Files, of course. And Jay Stone, of course. Snafu, of course. Homegrown. I mean, I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. Guys, we got so many. It's incredible. This is a this is just an incredible thing. So I love you guys, and I will see you probably tomorrow because I didn't know that I could do this. So I'll set up a time. I might be one of your daytime people, honestly. Like I might be your new view in the morning or whatever. Like I'll be the host of the morning show after Ann Lynn. I don't know what we'll do though. I'll figure something out. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night and stay safe, okay? I'm gonna say bye now. Love ya.